You're watching Update 1 on Cyclone Ola, which has formed in the South Pacific Ocean, now has winds of 45 miles per hour and a pressure of 993 millibars. Its position 17.2 degrees south, 161.5 degrees east at 2 AM UTC, January the 31st. That puts the storm to the northwest of the island of New Caledonia, and the storm is expected to swipe the western part of the island, or stay out to sea really, but could deliver some effects to the western part of the island in the next 48 hours, as the storm is likely to peak as a Category 1 cyclone on the Saffir-Simpson hurricane wind scale, with winds of perhaps around 80 miles per hour, but it could be higher or indeed lower until it happens. We're not entirely sure what it will do, but the track is fairly clear-cut, expected to move almost due south and then curve a little bit more towards the southwest now to enter Australia. Tropical storm watches have been issued by Force 13 for northwest New Caledonia, as far south as Kone on the western side and Poindimi on the eastern side. So that's the current situation there. They may be upgraded to warnings at a later date, but at this time, in the next 48 hours, we could see tropical storm conditions for those areas. Indeed, heavy rainfall is also a possibility or a probability for those areas too. Sea surface temperatures are fairly warm right now, around 30 degrees Celsius, and that bodes well for its possibilities for development over the next few days. That's gradually decreasing as it heads towards the south, but still fairly warm, even as far south as Central Australia. In terms of wind shear, that's probably what's going to cause the storm's real downfall though, because very high amounts of wind shear just south of the island of New Caledonia on your right hand side. And in terms of water vapour, that's not looking too bad. Drier areas along the eastern coast of Australia towards the north of the storm, very moist environment indeed, and you see a lot of thunderstorms going on there, a disturbed tropical region around those longitudes. The latest satellite imagery, you can see how the storm's been trying to get itself together. Perhaps it looks a little bit better towards the start of the loop than it does at the end, looking at these images, but that's open for debate. But yes, the storm is expected to intensify as it moves towards the south, and you certainly see the core trying to get itself together in a spiral bands towards the northern side of the storm and the western side. But in terms of any eye development or anything like that, we're not at those advanced stages yet. You just about see the island of New Caledonia just on the south eastern side of your image there. And some isolated rainstorms are affecting the area, probably not even storms to be quite honest, just some rain showers affecting those islands at this time, but the conditions may deteriorate later on. As of January the 31st at 2 AM UTC, we have Cyclone Eunice, which peaked as a Category 5 storm in the past 24 hours, has now weakened slightly. The remnants of Diamondra, which dissipated yesterday, and of course Cyclone Ola. That's the only thing that's going on right now. Apart from that, it's fairly quiet elsewhere. Of course, this storm is the 7th to form worldwide in 2015. 3 of those have become Category 1 hurricanes on the Saffir-Simpson hurricane scale, 74 miles per hour plus 1 minute sustained winds, and 2 of those have become Category 3 storms with winds of 115 miles per hour or higher. This may well become the 4th to reach 74 miles per hour Category 1 hurricane status. You can visit Force 13 on any of its 6 outlets. The website force13.com is the main place to be for all the goings on around the world storm-wise. Of course, the video pages will also keep you regularly up to date, especially when warnings are in effect. And of course, the social pages too will keep you in the loop. Force13 on Facebook, at Force13 on Twitter. You can also speak to me personally on Skype, at Fool13 on there for tropical weather chat. And you can also join our group. Just add me on Skype and ask for an invitation. That will be all for now. The next update on this storm will follow at a later date, sometime in the next 24 hours, not entirely sure yet. That's all.